And we're back at it. It is Monday, February 13th, run streak day. What is it? 133. That's right. Sometimes I forget. Great day though, great morning, I should say. Warm, sunny. Supposed to get up to like, I think 58 degrees Fahrenheit today. So it'll be a nice, warm, sunny afternoon while I'm out at work. Looking forward to it. So I have compiled the running movie list, as that marathon will start tonight. We do have a Christopher Walken movie to review later in the video. I don't have my list though, so I will have to say those on camera later in the video, probably after the run, of course. I actually run past this house all the time. It's called the Gabriel House, and it was built in 1890, which means this house is as old as the state of Idaho that I used to live in prior to moving here to the great state of Iowa. Pretty crazy. There's a lot of just old historic buildings in Iowa, and houses as well, obviously, but it's always fun to just stop at these little hidden gems. I mean, this is just along my run up to Union Park, you know, just in a neighborhood basically, but super cool. I don't know if they do tours or anything like that. It's in great shape, the house is. All right, time to get running again. So this right here is another thing that I run past all the time, but I've never actually stopped to get a closer look at it to see what it actually is. And basically it tells the story of a woman named Ida B. Wise Smith. Pretty interesting. Looks like she was a great proponent of women's rights and children's rights and stuff like that. And a great historical leader here in Iowa. Happened to be born in Philadelphia. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ida B. Wise, to get back to running. All right, well, we're having a nice run through the park here, so now is as good a time as any to talk about last night's Christopher Walken movie and the last one in the Christopher Walken movie streak. So last night's was Inga's pick. It was called Seven Psychopaths. Had Christopher Walken, Colin Farrell, Sam Rockwell, I'm trying to think who else, Olga Kurylenko, quite a few people in there. It's a good movie. Interesting plot. So basically it's about a guy who's a writer. He writes, I can't remember if it was books or movies. I think it was movies. And that's Colin Farrell. He's an Irishman. And in the movie, I don't know if he really is or not. But anyway, so he's writing a story called Seven Psychopaths, except for he has no idea what to write. He has no story at all, no characters in mind. And so his friend helps him. He puts out an ad in the paper asking for people who are crazy to, you know, come and tell their story, and maybe they can be a part of this movie in some way. And they end up attracting quite a few psychopaths. In fact, his friend who's helping him ends up being a psychopathic killer who kills other psychopaths. I mean, when I say it's a weird movie, I'm being serious. It was weird, but it was pretty good at the same time. It's worth watching. I'm gonna give it, let me say, 3.3 out of 5 stars. No, 3.5 out of 5 stars for Seven Psychopaths. Go check it out. We had to rent it on Amazon Prime. Could not find it to stream anywhere for free, unfortunately, but it was worth the watch. All right, we just hit 4 miles, which means we're well over the 5K mark. And that means today is day 130 of running a 5K or longer. Nice little milestone there. I've gotten back to listening to podcasts when I'm running instead of music. I was just going straight music for a while there, but I'm listening to the old Ricky Gervais show podcast with Ricky, Steve, and Carl. I think these are like, I don't know, 10 or 15 years old. Some of these, some of them are even old XFM radio episodes that I somehow downloaded years ago. And they're so great, so funny. But when you're out running, especially on a nice sunny day like today, and you're passing people and you just randomly start laughing because they can't hear what you're hearing. So that always makes for some interesting moments, right? All right, all done with the run. Today's run ended up being 5.3 miles. Pace today, 8 minutes and 9 seconds per mile. So not too slow, not too fast either. I kind of wanted to do like my time trial for the month, but again, I kept hitting just a few random ice spots, and I didn't really find a 1 mile stretch where I wasn't running into stuff like that. So I'm hoping to get that in at some point this week. Since it's supposed to be so warm, I hope those ice patches are gone here within the next day or two. So I'd like to see, you know, where I'm at with my 1 mile time. But yeah, anyway, good run overall. Nice morning for a run, that's for sure. We actually spent the earlier part of the morning touring some apartments. Our lease here at this building is up at the end of March. And so we're trying to decide, do we want to stay here? Do we want to get a bigger apartment? Which I think is what we're gonna do, is get a bigger one, but possibly still here, because they'll let us actually just move into one of the bigger newly remodeled apartments without going through the whole application and deposit process again. So we're thinking that's what we want to do, just because we like being downtown where everything's really central. All the lakes and surrounding stuff in the area is all real central to Des Moines, because we had originally thought about moving out to Indianola, the small town that's about 16 miles away. And it is really nice out there. We do like it, but maybe that'll be something that we'll do later down the road, is like buy a house out in Indianola at some point. But for now, stay living downtown, living the apartment life anyway. All right, I'm rambling on a little bit too much. I'm gonna go upstairs, get ready for the day, but I will be back here in a little bit with the running movie list. That's right, 7 days of running movies coming up. All right, so as promised, here's our week-long list of running movies. To start off the list, we got Forrest Gump, Run Lola Run, which was suggested by quite a few people, so it must be a good movie. Neither one of us have seen that one. We're excited. Chariots of Fire, classic. Without Limits. Now, I was going to do the Prefontaine movie, but I don't think I've seen Without Limits, and I know I've seen Pre. So we're going to do Without Limits, even though it is just another Prefontaine movie. We got Run Fat Boy Run, which was another comment suggestion. Tracktown. And then the last one is Inga's Choice, which was also randomly selected to be tonight's movie, Brittany Runs a Marathon. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. Till next time, take care.